Why, hello. Oh shit, hang on. I've totally forgotten to set up my little camera. So you're gonna make me hungry, I see how it is. I was hoping you would make something I didn't like so I wouldn't be jelly. Tough titties. Don't mind me, I'm just getting sticky tape. Need sticky tape to put this up on. Do that. Cool. Just break the camera. That's cool. How do you have two cameras? I've got this little webcam plugged in. That's my second camera, as you can see. So I just plug that into my laptop and configure it onto Streamlabs. I'm always jelly of Cook streams for doing it like this. So cool, I like it. Really? As in like just streaming it and not making like a 5-minute video sort of thing? Is that what you mean? Alright, cool. I think that's... Alright, I need to configure that. Quiz. For some reason it's flipped. So, yep, there we go. That's bitter. Yep, cool. So will you come and help me set my PC up to do PC streams? I don't know how to set up a PC. Like the only thing I use is my laptop, which is a gaming laptop. So like, yeah. Alright, there we go, cool. Let's put that there. So, I like the 2 cam view, it's cool. Thank you. I would like the second camera to be a bit closer to like this general area, because this is like where I'm gonna do the chopping and stuff. But I can't really, the only thing I can really put it on is my tripod. Kitchen is fancy. Alright, let's go. Fucking Gordon Ramsay. Alright. Cool. First thing. You can see it. There we go. There's an air fryer. I'm gonna put some chips in there. So. This is the basket for the air fryer. And here's the chips I'm using. I need to open my chips with my sharp AF knife. You really are fancy air fryer. I don't buy any of this shit, my sister does. So we'll do about, do a little bit more. I like my chips, so one thing I hate about getting chips at like burger places is that they always skimp on giving you chips. and it annoys the shit out of me. Alrighty. I'm coming over for dinner. Be there in an hour? Okay. I mean, I am making enough for 2 people. Minus the chips. The chips are just for me. But there will be 2 burgers, so yeah. Just empty the whole pack in there. Let's be honest. Look, I may be fat, but I'm not that fat. Alright, so I'm going to put these in the air fryer for... we'll go for 15 minutes. And then we'll see how that goes. That's set at 200 degrees. I'm just going to quickly wash my chopping board. And then we can get started on prepping our veggies and stuff. So. Also, is the volume okay on everything? Like, do I need to turn my mic up? Do I need to turn the music down? Like, is everything all good? Hopefully it is. Alright. What is the difference between an air fryer and an oven? Nothing really, not that I've noticed. Music is good, maybe music down a tad. Alright. Let's turn it down in my headset too. Alright, let me know how that is. Yeah, I don't really feel like there is much of a difference. However, we have noticed that the air fryer cooks like chips and stuff a fuckload better than our normal oven. Alright. Ooh, wooden chopping board. Now I'm aroused. Oh, fuck. You kill me. Better. Have a headache, so maybe that... Yeah, that could be why. Before we actually get to making the burger, I'm going to... Don't mind me, just getting shit out of the dishwasher. I'm going to make like a jammy caramelized onion thing to put on top of the burger. I'm going like kind of fancy with the burger today. Like, this isn't usually how I make burgers, but I felt like being fancy. So, I'm going to make a caramelized onion jam sort of thing to go on top. I've also bought some pancetta to go on it as well. Using Swiss cheese as the cheese. Obviously I've got lettuce and tomato as my toppings. And also got some sandwich pickles. And then I'm going to make my own burger sauce with Kewpie mayo and some other ingredients. So yes, I remember I sent you the rice pudding tutorial. Yes, you did. However, I do need to go back and actually learn how to make that. You legit are fancy. You're going to use the fancy lettuce too. I know you are. Okay, what do you think the fancy lettuce is? I want to know what you think fancy lettuce is. Please tell me. What is your... What do you think fancy lettuce is? Have you tried this sauce from Safeway? It's like Big Mac sauce. I've tried the Coles version of Big Mac sauce and I fucking hated it. I much prefer to have Big Mac sauce in my Big Macs from McDonald's, like OG fucking Big Mac sauce, or to make my own sauce for burgers. Because I'm not a big fan of the Coles burger sauce. Fuck it, I'll do the whole onion. This is a very potent onion, by the way, because I've already got tears in my eyes. Lordy, lordy. Oh, Jesus. Alrighty. Cool. I don't have the tea towel because it's under the chopping board, so I need a new one. Oh, Lord. Alright. So, in with the onions, which it looks like so far away. It's like, why aren't you crying? At least we know you're human. Yes, I am human. I'm not bawling my eyes out, but my eyes do sting a little bit. The oil I'm using is the Light Taste olive oil from Moro. So I'm only going to use a little bit of that just to get everything going. And then what I like to do is, well, we don't have any regular sugar, but I'm going to use some caster sugar. So I like to put a little bit of sugar in with my onions just to get the caramelizing process started. Because if you do it without sugar, then it takes quite a while. It takes like half an hour to like get them nice and caramel. And then we shall chuck in a bit of salt. I measure with my fingers how much salt I use, but I roughly use about 1/4 teaspoon to 1/2 teaspoon of salt, and then roughly about the same amount of pepper, but only because I like pepper. If you don't like pepper, well then obviously, you know, change that. And then I'm going to put in a little bit of this balsamic glaze. I would use normal balsamic vinegar, but because the glaze is more condensed and reduced, then the flavour of the balsamic vinegar will be nice and strong, which I like. So I'll put that on a moderate heat, and we'll let that go. Pepper good. Put that balsamic glaze in my mouth hole. Hi, babe. Alright. So, that part is done. So, get rid of all this. And then, oh, my bag already opened for me, that's nice. We'll get some lettuce. That's fantastic already, and all it was onions. Exactly. But just because they're not just onions, they're super good onions. Right, so we got lettuce. I'm going to I like to use about 2 leaves per burger. So because I'm going to make 2, I will use 4. I could go back in the fridge. Give the onions a bit of a stir. Just because they're starting to sizzle. Perfect. Fun thing is that it already smells amazing. Now I'll just let them chill out for a sec. Sorry that you can't see what the fuck's going on, but I don't have 4 cameras. Cos lettuce is the fancy one. You don't have cos, don't you? I knew it. Super good. Huangyong. Yes, I am using cos lettuce. That's a baby cos, so even fancier. See, the thing with me is I like a lettuce that has a good crunch when I make a burger. Because a lot of the times people will put iceberg lettuce in, or like a very like thin like salad lettuce. Whereas I feel like cos lettuce is a good girthy lettuce to like use in a burger. Because it's nice and crunchy and it's fresh. So just give that a rinse. Always wash your veggies. However, I didn't wash my onion, but oh well. And then what I do is I kind of like to remove the core. I usually like chop it down this bit to get rid of the core, but I don't want to be wasteful today, so I'm cutting it just down the core. So there we go. Perfect. Alright, there we go. I love myself a girthy lettuce. There's nothing wrong with a girthy lettuce, I can tell you that. Alright, so that's done. Now we're gonna do the tomato. Nice big tomato. This cost me like $1 something for this tomato, which it doesn't really smell that fresh, but oh well. So I'm just gonna, oh my god, oh, this knife, man. I kind of like my tomato a little bit, not on the thick side, but between thin and thick. That's a little bit too thick, but that's fine. I feel like 1 slice per burger should be good, because this is quite a big tomato. In 3 weeks I'll have tomatoes for you. Fuck yeah! Well, in the new year I will be making my way down your neck of the woods. So I will come over and raid your garden. Yellow and red cherry, hell yeah. Alright, so there's our tomatoes done. What I might do, I don't usually do this, but I feel like it would be good to test. Yes, I'm just going to put a little bit of salt on these tomatoes, just to get rid of some of that moisture, or just to draw some of that moisture out. Because, look, I love tomatoes, but I absolutely hate a watery tomato. Hate watery tomatoes. I know I'm weird, but I can't help it. Alright, these are looking amazing. And they smell even better. Fuck yes. Alright. Those are going along nicely. My chips are pretty much done, however they have stuck together. So I do need to separate my chips. So yeah, as you can see, chips are done. Chips are very much done. But now they're broken up, so that's good. Nice and crispy, just how I want them, but the residual heat from the air fryer, well not really, it'll create steam while it sits there. So they won't be entirely crispy. Like not crispy to like kill your teeth. Alright, this is looking good. They can sit there and break down a little bit more. I might add in a splash of water to the onions. Just to... Usually I find if you add a splash of water to the onions, it helps in creating a more jammy texture. So there we go. These can just chill there for a sec. And in 4-ish weeks I'll have some too. Yay! I actually have lettuce you would like. You can't get it at Safeway though. Lettuce trade. See what I did there? Nerd. I have to entertain myself while you're GS playing Ramsey. Those chips look weird, like a chip pancake. Oh my god, how does a double stack chip and... What? How good does a double stack chip and mayo Hawaiian pancake sound? You mean softening them up? Yeah, you get what I mean. So it's like a relish. Yeah, kind of. Like a Hawaiian parma but made with chips. I don't know how I'd feel about that. You you got some weird fucking brain things going on. Alright, let's put these in the bin. And then we'll get started on the meat portion of the burger. So, there's a bowl. There we go, there's a bowl. And this is where we bring in our trusty old Coles mince. I was going to go to a butcher and make it extra fancy and get some meat from the butcher, but a lot of the butchers around my area were closed, so I kind of had to substitute with shitty supermarket meat. Why did I put that in the bowl? I'm not going to eat the paper. So yes, minced meat in the bowl. And then, let me wash my hands. My brain things are not weird, that's a normal thought. Fucking Coles. So, in there, I'll chuck in a little bit of salt. We'll do some pepper. Get a nice bit of pepper in there. As I said before, I like pepper, so I'm going to put a lot of pepper in. Also, before I forget, I'm going to get some herbs from the garden. So, don't mind me. I'll be away from the screen for like 2 seconds. Right. So, what are we getting? What's this? That is rosemary. So, we'll use a little bit of that. There's a little bit of rosemary. My parsley. My parsley doesn't look that healthy, so I think we'll just stick with rosemary. Actually, I'll leave that open because it's fucking hot. Yep. Alrighty. Can you guys still hear me? Yeah, rosemary ruined. I'm not coming anymore. Look, rosemary isn't that bad. It's not that bad at all. Right, so let's chop up our rosemary. This bit can go over there. It's a little bit sticky. There we go. There's our rosemary done. That can go in. I pretty much picked the perfect amount of rosemary, which is good. Let's check on our onions. It's looking good. They need to break down a little more. What else we got? Let's chuck some chives in there. We'll also put in some. What else we got? We don't really have a whole lot. I might do a teeny bit of turmeric. You don't like rosemary? What's wrong with you? Did you know I went to chef school for a year? Fun fact, I had the whole chef belt with the knives and all. I still have my knife. Love a good sharp knife. Hell yeah. Did you like it? Did you enjoy chef school? Alright, there's some chives. Obviously having a sharp knife is like better than having a shit knife. Turmeric. And then we shall add an egg. Or actually, nah. We should be good. We may not need an egg. But I didn't make my own burgers. I don't know why I don't actually. I should. You definitely should. Alright. Let's mix this up. Yes, I use my hands to mix meat. It doesn't faze me. Alright. That should be pretty good. I'm just gonna see how they hold up. It will crumble a little bit. It phases me. I know it does. Don't like touching meat. You're so weird. Alright, I think I'm just gonna mix this a bit more. So that way the warmth of my hands helps melt the fat a bit to make it not as fragile. It had its perks. I learnt a lot, like how quickly bacteria builds when food is left out, and now it's ruined my my life since I learnt that. Yeah. I get that. Right, this should be decent enough. Hopefully. Alright. Yeah, it'll still fall apart. But we'll go along with it anyway. I love bacteria, good for your immune system. I mean, true, but also gross. Alright, how are we looking? Alright, we're getting a little bit of burnage. So, I shall deglaze my pan. There we go. That's good enough for me, so that can sit to the side. That light can go off, and now we can get our frying pan and get everything cooked. So let's get our frying pan, whack that on, get some oil. I will use that. I'll try a bit of that. See how we go with that. I've never used oil in my burger mix before, so this will be interesting, to say the least. Alright. I need that. I need that. I need our Kewpie mayo. And I need that. So. I did it once. Don't take advice from me. I don't cook burgers. Well, we'll see how this goes. It kind of feels a little bit better. But only a little bit. Can also use an egg, obviously. Yeah. But the only time I really use an egg is if I'm going to use breadcrumbs. Actually, the oil did work quite a bit. That's helped a lot. Okay, cool. Alright, so. Gotta get these patties going. I might take a little bit off. Alright. I'm here, glad I woke up in time. Welcome back. Or you can also buy ready-made burgers like me. Yeah, no. See, like, don't get me wrong, ready-made burgers, some of them can taste pretty good, but a lot of the times they do taste like shit, so I don't necessarily want them. Right, there's one patty. I'll just massage the meat in my hands for a sec. Yeah, I should just keep it set for the first few minutes, just helps until you, yeah. Alright. Let's see how we go. Let's roll this out. This one's a bit of a fatty. There we go. Alright, that one's looking pretty good. I think we might end up with 3 patties. Or I might do 2 like smallish ones as well as the big ones. What was that? Okay, I thought there was a hair. Nope, it's just very... There's still some sinew in there. I'll take a massage. I'm a bit of a fatty. Oh, massage. More than a bit. Oh, God. Alright. There's a lot of... like... Not... Obviously there's fat in the mince, but like there's a lot of sinew. You could make a double patty. That's what I'm doing. You read my mind. Alright. Alright, there's our patties. Just wash my hands quickly. Alright. This is what happens when you shop at Coles. Caca. It's what happens when you shop at any supermarket. Although my favourite is IGA. I should have gone there, but I would have ended up spending like $60 instead of $40. Alright, so the oil is nice and hot. I will get the pancetta open. So let's get these burgers on. Get them cooking. I love that sound. It's the best fucking sound. Just press that out a little bit more. Alright, there we go. Burgers are in. I'll just press them out a little bit. Turn the heat down a smidge, just so they don't burn. So, you're gonna make us burgers when you come down. Nah, I want a barbecue. Cook me a barbecue. Equal trade for my crops. Okay. Although, I'm not really experienced with a barbecue, so we'll see how that goes. Now, while the meat is cooking, we shall do the sauce. So, of course, main ingredient, Kewpie mayo. I'm gonna do, that's a little bit too much, but oh well, more for me. By the way, a tip if they aren't that thick, because you've put oil in the mix, and if you use a non-stick, you know, yeah. Our frying pans were meant to be non-stick, but because my sister made a mistake and put them in the dishwasher, they're now sticky pans. Alright, so in with the Kewpie, I'm going to do a little bit of tomato sauce, or ketchup, as the Americans call it. Going to do a little bit of mustard, which hasn't been opened. Do we have another mustard? We do have another mustard. Okay, good. So I don't need to open that one. Who cooks your barbecues? It depends. Like, we don't usually have barbecues at home a lot of the time anyway. But sometimes it's either my sister or mum's boyfriend who will cook them. Definitely not me, because I don't know. I just never really have been around using barbecues. Alright, so mustard's gone in there. I'm going to add in a little smidge of sriracha. Just a smidge. Just so we get a little bit of nice flavour in there. Salt and pepper, obviously. Travesty. You're always making me hungry. I am sorry, but food takes up like 90% of my life, so, you know, I thought, why not share it with you guys? Because, you know, food is universal. Everyone likes food. Alright. Okay. We need a little something. Just to break up the fat of the Kewpie. So I'm going to add in a few drops of lemon juice. Just to freshen it up a bit. Alright, so that should be good. That's better. Hallow secret sauce, $10. Have you guys ever made a sauce that just tastes so good that now you can just eat it with a spoon? Damn, that's good. Yum. Oh. If I wasn't going to marry Mrs. Hallow, I'd marry myself. Purely because of that sauce. Alright, and I can go back in the fridge. Lamb juice, nice Kaplan's on top of it. You're a good cook. I try. Like, legit, as Mrs. Hallow will tell you, I'm about 85 to 95% of my viewing on YouTube is food. So, like, obviously, thanks to YouTube and also growing up watching the cooking channel a lot, you know, I've learnt quite a lot about food and how to cook food and how to prepare it. Alright, so these have got a beautiful crust on them, but you guys can't see that. It's burned in my brain, lol. All my knowledge goes to waste though, because I can't be fucked cooking. I've been happily married to myself for years now. 99%. Will you make this a weekly thing because I really enjoy cooking streams like this? It's all food. Food forever. Look. I will try my best to do cooking streams on a weekly basis. However, because the sister does work from home and she goes back to work, or she starts work again next week, look, it's kind of hard to stream when there's someone home that you don't want lurking in the shadows of your stream. Like, she's always welcome to be in the stream or something, but like, it's kind of awkward streaming with an audience. I can't wait to make a bacon, egg and cheese sandwich in a few hours now. And please do. If you only do cooking streams, I'd still be happy. So yeah, like obviously once a week I would do my best to stream on YouTube. So like every Wednesday I'll like stream on Twitch, on fucking YouTube. However, it won't always be cooking streams. It'll be gaming or just whatever. Because yeah, you guys get the gist. Alright, so these burgers are almost ready. However, they are a little small for my liking, which sucks, but that's what happens when, you know, meat cooks, it shrinks. So I'm gonna like forcefully flatten it down a little bit just to make them a little bit bigger, which that didn't really work out that well. And we'll open our cheese. I'm using Swiss style cheese. So I'm gonna put a cheese slice. I'll break it up first. I'll put a cheese slice on each piece of meat, just because, you know, cheese is life. And I'm breaking the cheese up just so it fits on top of the meat and doesn't overhang. Because there's nothing worse than having overhang on your cheese for a burger and it all ends up in the pan and not on the burger. So, let's put them on there. But yeah, obviously in terms of like cooking streams, whenever the time comes that me and Mrs. Hallow do move in together, I will be doing them a lot more often, as opposed to how I'll be doing them at the moment. Alright, so let's... Oh, where's the lid? Sorry for the bang. Alright, so we'll let them turn the heat off and let that steam to melt the cheese. What have I missed? Okay, nothing. And now, let's get our buns. I was going to go fancy as always. And I was going to use brioche buns. But sadly... Fuck, these buns are small. But sadly they didn't have any. So I just got shitty hamburger rolls. Can you do a cheese slice and stack a patty and flip it, then cheese falls on the patty again? What? So you want cheese on both sides of the patty? Is that what you're trying to tell me? Because that would be interesting. Alright, so I'm gonna cut my buns. There's our buns. Now, I'm going to... Alright, perfect. That cheese has melted to how I like it. So, I'll pull the meat out and we'll let that rest on some paper towel just to get some excess oil off and whatever oil drips off from the cheese. Beautiful. Now I'm just going to get rid of some of this fat. Beautiful. I just got water all over my sock. Fuck my life. Alright, so clean this out. Alright, cool. And then dry the pan. No, so what you do is you put the cheese on, then add a burger on top, so the cheese is between the patties, then you flip it. Ah, right, okay. I kinda understand, kinda don't. Alright, so let's put the pan back on. And then we'll get the pancettas, the perfect size. I'll do 4 slices of pancetta per burger. because pancetta is fucking life. And then I'll put that in the pan and we'll let that cook a little bit just to melt some of that fat. And then whatever fat is left over in the pan from the pancetta, we will use that to toast the buns. And then we can assemble and serve, and then we are done. Alright, I'll put my chips in a bowl, and then we'll season the chips. Alright, there's chips. Do some salt, maybe a bit more. Cool. Get these nice and coated in the salt. Alrighty. Pancetta is just about ready. I don't want to like make it crispy. I just want to let some of the melt. Let some of the fat melt. So there we go. There's our pancetta. And then let's get our buns and get them on just to toast. And then we're pretty much done. Oh, right, we need pickles. Okay, so pickles. I like pickles, so I'm going to do 2 per burger. Perfect. That's what they do at the famous burger spot here called Five Guys. Ooh, I really want to go to Five Guys and try out their burgers. I also want to try In-N-Out, but I've heard that In-N-Out is like pretty shit, so I don't know if I'd actually want to go there or not. I'm not gonna... Fuck it. We'll leave the buns as they are. Like, there's a little bit of toastiness that I can feel on the buns, but they're not, like, actually toasted that well. But that's fine. So, let's assemble. I need a spoon. Okay. First things, what? Where's Five Guys? In America. And boy am I craving it. In New York. Sounds yummy. That's a bit far for me. I want Taco Bell. Try Co Burger & Co. It's nice. They use maple bacon and you smell like bacon for like 2 days long. A bit rich. I love maple bacon. Alright, so let's put the sauce down. Obviously spread the sauce out to all corners of the burger because I hate it when places just leave sauce in the middle. It pisses me off. Do a smidge more on the top bun. Alright, beautiful. Yum, bacon. I love any bacon. Bacon is fucking life. Alright, so lettuce. I might just rip these little bits off and eat them. Okay. 1 bit of lettuce. Second bit of lettuce. And then we'll do big fat juicy tomato. Push it in. And then on the top, we'll do 2 pickles. Two pickles, 2 bits of pancetta, and then get some of our, I guess you can call it onion relish, and we'll put that on.
It's all about humanity.
Okay, there we go. Beautiful. Now we need the meat. So
It's all about humanity.
okay. The cheese is kind of hardened a little bit now, seeing that it's been sitting, but that's fine. And then we get the top bun. Put that on. Fuck, that's a big burger. This is a massive burger, but it's worth it. I'm just gonna squish it down. See, it's fucked up now. It kind of looks like shit because the burger patties like fucked up and shrunk a lot, as you can see by all the like excess room. But yeah, I think, yeah, no, it's not gonna stay. Just stay still for 2 seconds, please.
It's all about humanity.
Alright, I'm gonna take a quick photo. No, that's a shit angle.
It's all about humanity.
Alright, I think that's the best we're gonna get. Looks like a slider. You need those steaks. I know. It does look like a slider. If I squish the patties a bit better, it would have. I could have made smash burgers. I never think about making smash burgers. I need a plate. Alright. Your battery's running low. Why the f... My burger landed on the floor. Fuck! Oh no. No! Where's your onions and chips? Well, pretty much half the fucking burgers just ended on the floor. So, yeah, there's that. Well, shit. Ugh. Just my fucking luck. It'll be fine. Show us what it looks like. 5-second rule. I didn't even see it happen. Need to get the sticks next time. Ugh. Fuck my life. Oh well. I'm still gonna eat it. Because if I don't, it's a waste. And then I'll feel like shit. But yeah. I'll post a photo on Insta or something, and you guys can see what it looks like on there before it fell on the floor. My chips have gone cold, but I don't care. I just want this stream to be over now because I've gone fucked up my burger by having it fall on the floor. Do you have spare patties? Yeah. But they're just as small as these ones. So, I'm kind of fucked. Actually, I don't know if we have like toothpicks or like kebab sticks. You fucking little fuck. I step away for 2 seconds and the burger's already fallen over again. Let me just fiddle with it. Alright, there we go. We got a big ass fucking stick in it. And it's still finding a way to fall over. Alright. On that note, I am gonna stop the stream so I can eat this before it falls over for the 20th time. Fuck my life. Anyway, thanks everyone for hanging out. I appreciate it. I'm gonna go eat this monstrosity of a piece of shit, and yeah. I'll catch you guys tomorrow on Twitch. So yeah, thank you all for hanging out with me today. I appreciate it.